Battleground buildings and strategy in Forge of Empires. In the second phase of the build battlegrounds on the beta server, the announced buildings have been added. These can be constructed in the provinces. The number of buildings depends on the location of the province. The headquarter and the connected provinces at the border of the map do not allow to construct a building there. Other provinces allow up to 3 buildings. The province buildings provide possibilities to make it more difficult for opponents to conquer a captured province, to make it easier for the own team to fight in adjacent provinces, and to receive more victory points from conquered provinces. As these buildings have to be constructed several times during the 11 days of each tournament, the number of goods sums up and the guild treasury shrinks accordingly. It has become evident that the massive usage of these buildings provides great advantages. This is mainly important against opponents of the same strength. But after a while, players started to think about expenses, and finally, mainly the cheapest buildings were constructed. Comparing price and benefit gets even more difficult by 2 more influencing facts. All buildings require a construction time, some of these even more than 4 hours. This means that the province can already be lost again when the building is completed. The new owner of the province has a 50% chance to get that building for free. In that case, you would have constructed the expensive building for your competitor. With 50 diamonds, the construction can be completed immediately. This helps a lot, but during a long challenge, this might become expensive. In the first 11-day tournaments, it became a successful strategy to start with attacking the first sector in front of the headquarter towards the center of the map and to build a siege camp there immediately. It provides a 24% chance that battles in adjacent provinces will not increase attrition. When the next sector in the direction to the center of the map is attacked, this already provides a significant advantage. Also, this sector is not getting lost often, so that the investment will pay off during a long time. The third ring of provinces is attacked a lot. These provinces change the owner very often, usually several times every day. But it makes sense to construct up to 3 buildings here, as these sectors enable the access to the important center of the map and can provide advantages for attacking these. The offensive buildings, watchtower and siege cap, can be built here, as well as the defensive buildings, outpost, fortress, decoys and traps. Effects of similar buildings sum up. The center of the map is the key to success. It provides so many victory points that fights at the border of the map are a waste. Each guild should concentrate on the center of the map. There is no common rule for the best choice of the right building. It always depends on your and your opponent's possibilities. Of course, a palace would be very beneficial here, but it can be a huge disadvantage if the sector is lost after 4 hours. As a result, most guilds only build banners here. These provide 10% more victory points and are relatively cheap. Generally, guild members can participate in battles whenever they want. There is no specific time comparable to the 8 p.m. appointment in GVG. But it is a huge advantage if at least 3 players start their battles at the same time to combine their on average 35 battles each to conquer 1 province quickly. But there's also a special time for guild battlegrounds: midnight. Then all attrition will be reset to 0 and all players can start their battles again. The most ambitious players wait until that moment to start their attacks then. On the other side, they are unable to do much for the rest of the day. The conquered provinces often don't change the owner again in the night, so that they provide victory points for a longer time. A new feature is a display of the individual activity of all guild members. This allows the guild leaders to motivate players with little activity. Nothing is more beneficial for a guild than more active participants.